One of the top prop firms has paid out over $216 million to date, and the biggest single payout, over $340,000. I'm keen to be part of that, so I'm taking on a prop trading challenge live. In this episode, I will be discussing my thoughts and process on the first and most important question: which provider should I choose? Regulated spread betting or CFD providers offer very similar landscapes. This is not the case when we look at prop firm challenges and rules. It's a completely different game. They have different rules, different traps, and different ways in which you can fail. And here's the kicker: this space is largely unregulated, so choosing the wrong firm, well, that's like sitting at a rigged table. I'm looking for a 100k challenge from a provider that suits my needs. Not every trader is the same. Neither are the challenges. With several thousand providers out there, I need to find the right challenge for my situation. I'm a UK trader. I've got a $500 budget. I'm starting fresh, and I'm a swing trader. Instead of guessing, I am using Propinder.com to filter the options, not just to compare prop firms, but to help me make a decision. After a short profiling, you, the trader, will be given factual information to help you navigate to your chosen challenge. So, before choosing a prop firm, I needed a way to narrow the field. The rules vary a lot depending on where you live, how much you want to invest, and the type of trader you are. I use the Propinder tool to filter the options based on my situation. The questionnaire is pretty straightforward. It asks you a few practical questions to match you with challenges that make sense to your circumstances. For example, I'm based in the United Kingdom. I'm somewhat comfortable with emerging prop firms. I have around $500 to allocate to a challenge. In terms of trading platforms, I'm pretty flexible, so I selected Not Sure. And technically, this is the start of my prop trading journey. Now, the last answer is important. The platform assumes that if you're starting out with prop trading, you might benefit from spending some time on demo accounts before attempting a small challenge, which is fair advice. But while I'm new to prop firms, I'm not new to trading, so I'm comfortable moving forward and analysing the available options. Instead of just accepting the suggested challenges, I wanted to compare a few more for myself. So I moved over to the challenges section and started filtering the results. This allows me to sort through the options based on the factors that really matter to me. Things like pricing, drawdown rules, account size, and overall credibility. Because ultimately, the goal here isn't to find a challenge, it's to find the right challenge for my trading style. After careful consideration, I'm going with FTMO. So, once I'd filtered everything down, I started looking at what actually matters for my trading. First, the daily drawdown structure. Now, this is a big one for me, and the way it sets up fits my style. I need enough flexibility to manage trades over time, not to be forced out intraday. And next was the cost. It sits comfortably within my budget, which is important. There's no point in overcommitting at this stage. Another factor I really like is the scaling plan. That gives me a clear path to grow the account over time if I perform well. And that's exactly what I'm aiming to do. Steady, consistent progression. Now, as a swing trader, flexibility is everything. So the ability to hold trades overnight and over the weekend is non-negotiable, and this challenge allows that. And finally, when it comes to drawdown calculations, I'm comfortable with end of day balance or trailing models. Now I'm ready to start this journey. In the next episode, I place my first trade and I'll show you the number one rule that eliminates 80% of traders before they even get close to a payout. So why not subscribe and hit the bell button to follow me on this series?